phone video today. My camera is completely dead at home, so plus we're charging it for Caffeine And Octane. He's not going because he's a sack. Huh? Oh.
Alexa.
Oh no. But today we're with Michael's Speed 3. You guys probably haven't seen this car in a long time. And that's because Michael, would you like to explain all of your findings with this car recently and why it's sitting here without most of a front clip?
I don't know why it's like that.
So pretty much Michael was driving one day and what was it, cylinder 3? Cylinder 4 decided to peace out. And so tested zero compression, and so Michael is down a whole car right now. But Michael does have a lot of stuff on the way if you'd like to show off some stuff you've got here. Who knows, maybe I'll send him this footage and he can post it himself because someone hasn't posted on YouTube in like 3 years.
Yeah, it's not happening.
So Michael's got an Optima yellow top battery for it. He's got some charge pipes and all that stuff. This was already on the car, this gold one here. You guys might remember seeing that. But let me come over to the fun stuff over here. Outside of, we're missing the piece de resistance over here, but Michael got a 6-puck clutch for this thing. ACT with a lighter flywheel. It's a 17-pound flywheel. If you guys know Speed 3s, that is lighter. It doesn't sound very light to a lot of people who have like the 9-pound, like, 6-pucks and like 350Zs and stuff. But, still lighter than the original setup. It's got all the the release bearing. He's got the new spark plugs for it. And Michael's just walked in with the piece de resistance of this whole project. Michael's going big turbo on this car. That's a B&R S4. This is quite a chunky boy compared to the stock turbo. You guys remember, we actually did the last turbo project on this channel with his car a couple years back.
Yeah, we did. What was it, almost a year and a half ago?
Yeah, this car was still red. But yeah, so today we're just kind of working on getting all of the hoses and wires disconnected so that Michael can pull the engine. He's working with a shop. I can't remember the name of the shop.
Speed Performance with a 3 instead of an E and 6 somewhere in it too.
Somewhere there. But Michael is going to be going with them. We are actually planning a trip. I believe we're going to pick it up, aren't we?
I'm not entirely sure yet. They said that they cover shipping, but I'm not sure if it's both ways or just one way.
Gotcha. So there's a chance we might make a trip up to New Jersey, which is a 13-hour ride. So it'll definitely be a 2-day trip.
That F1 filthy.
Yeah, with Michael's new truck, which you also haven't got on video today or yet. But he'll be getting a fully built block and all that stuff, upgraded valve train. I mean, this car's about to be bonkers. It'll be capable of 700 wheel horsepower in a front-wheel drive car. And Michael's probably not going to push it at that point. I think you're shooting like high 4s, low 5s. But Michael eventually might lose it and be like, oh yeah, 700? Crank that up.
The ability's there though.
Yeah. But for those who don't know this build already, it's got, it was full bolt-on pretty much. It had a slightly smaller turbo because Michael accidentally bought it. Was a CX-5? CX-7 turbo by accident for this car. And when the first one went out. So it accidentally had a slightly smaller turbo on it. It's tuned by him, actually, Cobb.
Currently it is. I am not tuning the new setup. I know that.
Yeah, he has an access port on it, and he tuned the car himself. That's not why it blew up. That car was running flawless forever on his tunes. So unfortunately, it just kind of just went. It had 180,000 miles. It's something something that's gonna happen on a higher.
On a picture of the mileage that it blew up on.
Rip on the. There's a high mileage performance cars, once they've been modded, they run that risk. So, but Michael's already got most of the front clip off the car. I think you said all you have left to do is take the crash bar off.
Yep, and the front radiator.
Yeah, and then it'll be smooth sailing from there in terms of removals. He's also going to relocate the battery to the trunk because there's no way it's going to fit up here with all of this going on over here.
Yeah, we have 8 port fuel injections, so that means 4 port injectors.
Yeah, 8 injections.
On top of the direct injectors.
Yeah, 8 injectors on this engine overall, dual injection. Very similar to like a Toyota D4S system on the BRZ and the FRS and all that stuff. And what I thought was on my GTI, actually. I was actually recently corrected that GTIs do not have dual injection, only direct. So, but yeah, Michael is going to be going absolutely balls to the wall with this car. It's going to be really fun because me and Michael have actually talked about doing autocross together. And it'll be quite a sight to see the GTI and this going, I wouldn't say head to head. He's probably not going to be racing in the same class at that point. But it'll be cool to see this thing out, ripping it up. And I think eventually we may move to track days once both of us can get kind of settled into these things. Because Michael, thankfully, has another car he can daily. So if he goes to a track and goofs this thing up, he's fine. He can still go to work on that stuff. I can't. So that's why I'm not sure I'm going to do track days just yet. Because if I wreck it on track, I'm done for it. I can't work. And in order to get money to fix it, I need to work. So I'm probably going to get a track car at some point. I'll build and, me and Michael will shred tracks with. Who knows? Maybe we'll get like a Mark IV or a Mark V GTI. But we'll see. But anyway, we're going to start off by, I think you said draining the coolant was our first task today. And it's going to get fresh coolant and everything. Michael literally has a box over there that's full of engine parts because he was originally going to build this himself before he went with Speed Performance. But we're going to do all that, and then we'll come back to you guys. Do what?
I think it's a head gasket boat. This
Really?
Mazda has some
Oh, yeah.
milky-esque coolant, kind of. It had like some streaks of yellow or white in it. You can kind of see it.
Yeah.
Here, where's my light?
You think it's salvageable, or are you? Well, I mean, you're
No, it's
built
on
anyway.
head gasket. It's normal.
Are you gonna get a? Are you still going for the built block? If that's the case.
Yeah. I think so. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but I also didn't run it too much after.
After it lost compression.
Yeah, you can kind of see it. Look at it. Right
Yeah.
there. See that white?
Yep.
It looks like something else.
Rip. Oh no! It took me a second. It took me a second to get what you were saying, to get what you were throwing down. Well, that sucks. I know you were suspicious of the head gasket anyway. Because didn't you check the dipstick or something like that and it was kind of milky?
No, on
was
the
the oil
bottom
cap.
of the oil cap, it had like a milky kind of substance on it.
So we've made some discoveries, not great ones.
Dude, it smells
Depend-
like straight fuel in the crankcase.
So
That's not good either.
what? What does that typically mean?
Piston rings.
Oh, rip. Well, didn't we always kind of have a suspicion that 'cause it burnt oil so bad?
Yeah, 100%.
But Michael was pretty sure the head gasket is what let go and caused a low compression. So there's a chance Michael may not build an engine. We don't know.
Nah, I'm probably still gonna do it.
Send it. Screw
If
it.
I'm gonna have it this far apart, dude.
It's getting done. You might as well, right? Do it right the first time, right?
Yo,
But
do it once.
Michael's definitely got it
Look at the
torn
husky.
apart. Look at this dog. My dog's gonna be very mad at me later. Dogs can be some of the most jealous creatures.
Oh, dude. It's like, never mind.
I don't know. I don't know where you're going with that, but I'm just gonna say oh no. But yeah, this thing definitely looks like its head gasket let go on it, and Michael is saying it smells like fuel straight through the crankcase. So there's some evidence of some possible piston ring wear too. But we were always kind of suspicious of that with both this and the S2000 actually,
That's okay.
both having a little bit of a piston
A lot
ring
of
wear.
it.
But
What's that
it'd be like that, you know.
from?
Again, the joys of a high mileage performance car. This kind of stuff just can happen at pure random. But I don't know. It could be about. I think Michael said about mid-March. I think is when you said it's more likely going to be its return.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minute.
Hopefully, my car will have some work done to it by then.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, if I start getting parts of my car, we can mod it too.
Get it, bro.
Yeah, once I actually have the money to do it and the parts get in stock. But yeah, that's kind of what we're looking at right now. It looks like the head gasket definitely let go, and then we are kind of getting sus of the piston rings as well. But I'll catch up to you guys once we find out some more details on this thing. So we got the crash bar off the car. Now we're working on trying to see how to get this last shroud off. It looks like AC lines will be disconnected and all that stuff. And some electrical stuff. The condenser's still attached to it. We got the radiator fan still mounted to it. So making good progress. Michael, you having fun? No. Is this not the fun part about building a race car?
What's up?
The beanie's off. You know it's serious now. Ooh. But our main goal today is just to kind of get it prepped. I don't know if we're going to be taking the condenser out and draining the Freon and all that crap, but
Well, I'm gonna have to pull the friggin' shroud off.
yeah.
But we'll do it the proper way.
Yeah.
Of course.
we're not going to be inhumane with it or anything, or bad for the environment, at least as much as we can.
At all.
Yeah. Just a coolant line. That's power steering you're pulling off right now. But I was joking around. I used to delete it, but we all know this car would be a pain to drive without power steering.
Yeah, it would.
That tiny steering wheel would not help. I say tiny; it's normal size for today's day and age. We know cars from the '50s, where power steering was a thing. Have you ever seen like a '55 Chevy steering wheel?
Freaking massive.
It's the size of some cars' wheels. But we're going to kind of getting this dialed down to where Michael can pull it on his own whenever he's ready, and let the process begin. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Caffeine and Octane with me. So it is 25 degrees out this morning. Getting ready to go meet up with everyone in the GTI today. First meet with the GTI. Let's see how happy she is to start up. Everything is frozen over. Oh, I'm not supposed to really leave for about another 10 more minutes, but thought I'd go ahead and get out here and start this thing. Go ahead and try to get her warming up good. A little bit of a cold start. It's no, you know, pretty much FBO straight pipe sport track, but still sounds pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and wait for this thing to warm up a little bit because it is literally frozen. And then we are gonna go meet up with Trenton with the Volvo S60R that you guys have seen, Ron with the Veloster N, Hayden and his S2000, which is back up and running. And I believe we're gonna meet up with Michael at a later point with this truck because the Mazdas you guys saw earlier are still completely torn apart. But anyway, we're gonna get this thing warmed up. I'm gonna go pick up a coffee because I got 4 hours of sleep. It's 4:30 something in the morning, and I'm tired. So I'm gonna go pick up a coffee, meet up with everyone, and we'll start this video from here. All right, so we have made it. We got Trenton's Volvo over here for Caffeine and Octane, as well as Ron and the Veloster N back again. We're just waiting on Hayden. So he just got out of bed a few minutes ago. We were trying to be on the road at 5:15. It's about to be 5:30. It happens though. You know, me and him haven't done this in a while. And then we're gonna go pick up Michael along the way. But we are currently saddled up, ready to go. We're just waiting on Hayden's arrival, and we'll be set to go. Making a quick stop to pick up this boy. End of the video for a second. Oh. But we got the S2000 filling up. We got Ron and Trenton over here filling up, ready to go for the day. We're gonna have a good time today. I'm not filling up, but my gas tank's on the passenger side. But anyway, we're gonna go and have fun today, and we got everybody out here. All right, well, we made it to Caffeine and Octane. We didn't quite get the spots we were hoping to get, but we have arrived. We've got Michael's new truck, his F-150. I don't think we've actually shown off on camera yet, but we'll show later. And then Hayden and I are parked up over here. Trenton and Ron went to go meet up with their respective car clubs. Trenton with the Volvos and Ron with the Veloster N group. Yeah, we've got some good company. Got some lower trucks, my former jam.
Yeah, your axles or whatever the fuck.
What?
It's just like this.
What's up?
Oh, dude, the bumper's so bad.
Dude, did you like that one in front of freaking Six Flags?
Jesus Christ, I was like, swerve on those.
Dude, yeah,
I didn't see
You
it.
gotta let me know.
That's why I got over in the left lane, dude. I never ride that lane, dude. That lane sucks right there.
I always forgot. I forgot about it.
That's why I like being behind you, because you're always like on it. So I see you and I'm like, yeah. Because I'm just like this whole time.
There's a nasty speed bump in front of Six Flags that we hit on the way here. Or there's a speed bump, a pothole, and it freaking sent us.
That's great.
But we got some good company.
So stressful. Not even fun.
We're gonna wait for it to warm up, 1 and 2 more cars to get before we go walking around. Well, we're out walking around a little bit. Got this old C3 in the house. You see C3s very much.
Man, I pay more for that than a C8.
got an MR2 Spider next to the Z over here. I love the MR2 Spider, dude. If I was gonna get a 2-seat roadster that wasn't an S2000.
Oh my god! He's a pet.
Got.
I want him. I want to come steal him.
Is that a stock S14? That looks like a stock S14. You don't see that anymore. Little Z31 next to it. Oh, the new Subis.
Oh, that's
Head.
Look at this suspender.
Head. Look behind this challenge. This old gray Challenger. There's something there for you. Huh?
What'd you say?
Look behind the gray Challenger. See it? See the Evo? My dude's got a Blastoise. He has good tastes.
I kind of like that. What the hell?
Stepped on something. I like this one. It's a nice STI.
STD.
Everyone over here chopping.
If I did get an STI, I'd put STD on the back instead.
I can see you doing that. Then Hayden's possible next car one day.
Is that that?
That's a Challenger chopping.
Oh, that's cool. That sounds pretty sick. That's one thing I'll never have.
He's got a screamer pipe too.
Yeah, little screamer pipe. ISF. All the Subarus in the house over here. I think I don't see a bug eye, but I see practically every generation outside of it. Little Holden converted SS. Little Chevy Spark with a turb ski. Holy cow. Hey, look at the turbo on that Subaru. Good gosh. That sucker's ready to go. Okay, well there's the bug eye. So now we see the bug eye now. Now we've got literally every generation of Subaru in one spot.
Trevor would be very disappointed if there was no bug eye.
Huh?
Trevor would be so sad there was no bug eye. Oh my god, that thing still comes here.
I like that one too. I like the headlights.
That focus with that light, dude.
Bruh. We got a C8 here, LT2 style. This is a Rapid Blue. What is this one color called, Hayden? I can't remember off the top of my head.
See, if I got an R8, it's basically the same thing, right?
Pretty much. Me out with the wing on it. What? Oh.
What's that one? The wrong motor.
Yeah, Michael did almost buy a A90.
If it were the inline 6, Daddy would have bought it.
Dangerous.
But no, I haven't.
James?
Two bottles, one for each bank.
Oh my god.
So all the horse pressures.
Or Expel,
The
whatever.
Porsche Power.
Yeah, Sebring orange on the C7.
The schmitchy
Get
color.
down with that.
That's a lot. Yeah. So
How they gonna disrespect my wood? Tetherwick.
Huh?
He's got Tetherwick.
What?
Formats.
Oh, WeatherTech. Kind of like this two-tone on the Z. It is seriously cold.
My hands are cold.
I know, mine is too. My hand is cold. Look at that. Oh, the Urus?
Those things are so fast.
It makes, you know they have the biggest rotors ever fitted to a production car?
Oh, nice. The Mazda's about to have that.
But have freaking
not
Urus
production.
rotors. Got a Legacy GT and a wagon for that matter too. I can get down with these two. Yeah.
Let's see, the Mazda, the brake kit that I was looking at is 13-inch
Sheesh.
rotor, two-piece.
Big boys. I think the Urus is like a 15 or 16. I can't
God
remember. They're huge.
Dude, I bet the brakes are just stupid. Unnecessary. It's like you just barely touch it, you're doing a stoppie.
Yeah. Oh, watch out, this guy's taking pictures.
Oh, that's the guy with the
Go
LGBT
again.
lights.
Here we go, my kind of people right here.
That is some point.
Oh, this isn't even the GTI. This is the all track.
That paint, dude. Oh my god.
It's the golf wagon pretty much.
That's a clean paint job.
It is very, very, very low. Get a little ND over here. Dang, that's low. That's a hidden. Look out, there's a cone.
Hey,
Cone killer.
feelings, man. My mother. You guys turn around and pump that cone. Show it the respect it deserves.
Holy. And then the next most hated truck behind the ridgeline.
Oh God.
Poor thing.
That is ugly.
I like the Santa Cruz actually.
Looks like you had the fast stuff for a bit too.
Got some Mark 6 GS300, GS4, one of the two. Let's get out with that. This, I think, it's shot yellow.
Dude, that tint on that car
That is dark.
looks so good.
It's negative 10 at
I
this point.
literally love bright colored cars with black windows.
We got some.
It's the most attractive color.
We got the Drifty Boys. That's an LS.
Oh my God, 2 Supras.
That's an LS13.
Man, I should have bought that Supra.
Even though you're getting the 4-cylinder one.
I know. I couldn't.
Oh, I like this one. This one right here.
Bought the 4-cylinder one, and it was like,
Check this one out.
like that's just.
Man, that weight.
That is attractive, dude. I'd literally screw whoever's in there.
Let you know you can get way more out, buddy.
I like that wing,
That's
dude.
cool too. Yes.
Oh, he's got the GoPro on the front. He knows. He knows. He knows he's fast.
Oh yeah.
And a C6 rolling up. Ah, then we got this R35 behind us.
Nailless tire.
Oh no.
That's supposed to be him.
We're just very sticky tires.
I'm gonna go back to my car real quick. I think I got bullets in there.
Some G-Loves?
It is so cold. It's on your wrist?
No, I was drying off my lip
Oh.
because I got it wet.
Oh. Hayden's getting some gloves out of his car because it is seriously freezing. Got a couple Mark IV GTIs over here. And then so there's a 7 over there. We got Michael.
Dude.
What? My poor microphone right now. Oh. I like the sound of that. The choppy chop. That's a big old tire on that thing. That Mustang's pro car, it's right here. A little bit of a little going on over there. Then we got Subaru. That Camaro, both of them are chopping pretty good.
I don't even hear the Mustang.
That Camaro's loud. Oh, that Mark 7 over here's got the Euro tails on it. Wish. That's a Did you put those up? Did you put them up?
Sheesh! Get it, buddy!
Look at Trenton.
Where?
Just walking past us. Trenton!
We're nobody.
Trenton! That was a Hemi swap Jeep.
Was it?
What in the
Dude,
world?
you can buy the 392 in them.
Yeah, I know you can
That's
now.
crazy.
They get the 392 in the Wrangler. Welcome back.
You want to play with his little this thing?
He's ruining my audio quality over here.
This. It's like right now.
Yeah, I'm dreading editing this now.
All right, well, I'm cutting that out. Go ahead, cut.
Oh man, there was like no good parking over there. Did you find parking over there for everybody? Huh?
No, I park. I mean, it's full right now, so yeah. But I'm over there by a 240.
Yeah, I saw it over there. The 240 was over there.
Yeah. There's an XC40 right there. Should I go give him a club card?
You should.
Okay.
Like, hey, come on,
Join my club.
get in here.
There's
It's like a drug deal, just up the drugs.
Volvo club, the Sweet Spot people are over by Chick-fil-A.
Oh yeah.
They always try and go so far away from everybody. So, like, they're all scared of COVID.
Fair.
You gonna take more than just that belt off?
Oh, you should pay extra for that.
His pants are coming the fuck off.
Man, I'm surprised you weren't trying to or keep up with us.
What?
on the interstate.
Oh,
Toxic?
I didn't have my
messing.
Toxic?
my
Okay.
navigational, so I was following you guys.
Oh, fair enough.
Slow.
And then that.
Oh, dude,
Okay.
that is so sexy. That smoke show looks.
I got separated briefly because that Corolla like got in the way.
Yeah.
And then that truck got over, so I had to like go.
The F-150 that was in the far left.
No,
I should have got mine in smoke show.
Semi.
Huh?
It was a semi.
Oh.
It was like,
Did you enjoy the pothole in front of Six Flags?
I didn't hit it, so.
Must be nice. Me and him hit that junk.
Jordan shall never
Lovely.
lead again. So. He wasn't even supposed to lead.
There is literally an LFA over here. It's the first time?
Man and a half.
Dude, that is the first time I've seen an LFA since 2011. Oh my gosh, dude. To my understanding, there's only 500 of those things in the world. What I was trying to say before I was interrupted, we have an LFA here. The first time I've seen one since 2011. Another dream car, GT2 RS in the house.
Should have seen him run.
Yeah, I sprinted once I saw that LFA. I was like, oh, it is game over now.
His clutch is on the ground.
Then another C8 back there. Dude, I'm not really into exotics, but there are two exotics that I like. It's the LFA and the GT2. And then Holy Arrow.
I'm not gonna lie, I think that thing's probably pretty bad.
Oh, yeah, I bet it,
The thing's got way too much aero to be slow. FC. Oh yeah, that's the FC that went to that car meet in Hiram. I remember that. Oh, Hayden.
Oh my God.
That's so cool. Here you go, Hayden. That's supercharged all day. That has got boost on that.
Ooh, I like those taillights, dude.
I know those are clean.
Dude, they were like an explosion. It would go from the center out.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it was sick.
That's a clean C8 right there. I like that color.
Oh, look at the little kitty cat.
That C8 is clean, dude. What's going on? What are we doing? Okay, I thought he was to do it. I thought it was game over for those tires.
Just headlights.
Oh no! This poor headlight is gonzo.
Oh, look at the McLaren.
Little scat pack wide body. It's like Michael used to have back in the day. But back in the day, I mean 2 months ago. We caught up with the LFA again. Gosh, dude. Can't really see it all that well with all the people, but I think it's so cool. This NSX is gnarly. Well, that's 2K. When he had that, we found
Very short amount of time.
we found one of our other friends back in the Busa days. His car is blown up. This car used to be silver with a black hood stripe and just rocking a set of cams. Now this thing's got a Kenny Bell on it.
A who?
Kenny Bell supercharger. And this thing's a monster. McLaren P1 next to an LFA. Talk about big boy money.
Another bust.
You see the sticker, Jordan?
Yes, I did.
Figured you'd laugh at it since you think it was so funny.
600
Wait, is one of the
LT.
lights burning?
Oh, CR.
Where?
CR.
Oh, the CRS 1000.
White CR. Look at that.
Man, what I would do for an LFA.